This was a public service announcement brought to you by RESESS-SOARS.
Hello, my name is Logan Dawson and I am one of the 2012 SOARS proteges. I first became interested in the weather when at a very young age because I was always scared of thunderstorms, but I always wanted to read about them to learn more. So I went to school at North Carolina State University and I just recently graduated, and I'll be going to grad school at Purdue in the fall. Torrens at NCAR and UNAVCO
What is that?
in the summer. National Center for Atmospheric Research.
Okay.
And UNAVCO, I'm not sure.
It's all about geodesy and geosciences.
Okay.
So we're just trying to, I guess, explain to the public about what our programs are about, and give you, I guess, a little information on these scientific research centers are around the area. So we're on like a scavenger hunt around the city to learn about Boulder and everything.
Okay.
So what we need from you is, if you don't mind, could you sign for us?
Be
Sign
happy
your
to.
name, and then is that it?
Yeah. Where do you need me to sign?
Just
And then we have a gift for you, so you can
Yes?
you can look at the atmosphere.
My kids just had these for the eclipse. I
Yeah.
got 5 of them. I have 5 pairs of these around.
So those are not for the sun, but for the atmosphere.
atmosphere, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
cool.
Don't look directly at the sun with them. That might blind you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it to my 5-year-old.
And if your kids seem interested in science, pursue that.
So, we have the world here. Beautiful planet, the blue planet. Over 70% of it is covered in water. What I'm going to talk to you about today is known as the Coriolis force. So, as the Earth turns and spins, and so we have...
Not necessarily in the direction it's spinning right now. But
Not
in
necessarily. We're turning it. Here's South America. So, here's the United States. So if you were to, say, fire a rocket from Mexico to Canada, hopefully not, you would shoot it and you'd actually see it curve towards the right. So it would end up, rather than going straight, somewhere over here. And in the southern hemisphere, it'd be just the opposite.
planning out our route.
The reason I became a scientist is when I was a kid, I always collected rocks and I loved math, and I was always interested in how things worked. And then when I got to high school, I started taking actual science classes, and it sparked my interest. And at first I thought I wanted to be an engineer until I took my first geology class, and I fell in love with it, and I've loved it ever since. And so I hope to someday be a geophysicist, using that to study volcanoes and earthquakes.
And who are you?
Oh, my name is Rachel Medina, and I am an RESESS intern this summer, 2012.
Careful. How awful would that be if we caught on film her like barreling down?
Oh.
That'd be so awful.
Oh, is that as far as it goes?
Oh, really? That's about halfway, right? Nah.
Okay, here, hold it down.
Keep it above the water.
This is 16 feet.
So hey, my name is Torrens. I go to the University of Puerto Rico at Mayagüez, and I'm in the second year protege at RESESS internship. And why do I like science? Science is because I like to. I was interested because I love earthquakes and tsunamis and all that. All things like that. So I got interested in that. So my goal is to be a professor. So that's why I'm in science right now, doing research and all that. So I'm focusing to be a professor.
Hey there, I'm Curtis Walker, a third-year SOARS protege, summer 2012, and I just recently graduated from the State University of New York at Oneonta. And what got me interested in meteorology was when I was a little kid, there was a really huge thunderstorm and lightning, hail. It was just amazing. So that's really what started it all. And in terms of what I'm doing after graduation, I'm actually going to grad school at Nebraska-Lincoln. So I'll catch you there. So we regret to inform you
that we were unable to complete one of our tasks.
and thus we did not make it to the Foothills Lab and GD.
Due to a series of unfortunate events with poor planning on bus schedules, I guess.
And that tricky Boulder Creek. It's a tricky one.
Sorry we won't be able to see you.
Hello, I'm Sarah Al-Momar, and I'm a senior meteorology major from Valparaiso University. And I got into science for a number of reasons. I guess I always just liked sitting out on the porch with my dad watching the storms come in, and I've always liked earth science, but weather's always been a passion of mine. And after I graduate next year, not really sure what I'm gonna do, so stay tuned for more details. Graduate school's likely, but I don't know where. So, see you later.
Alright, so we just got here and we kind of ate all this food and we're not 100% that it was for us. So, whoops, because all the other employees are eating it. I think it's for us though. Because why would they lead us to a kitchen and then have us not eat the food there? That'd be cruel, right? So, I don't know. It was delicious. Thank you for whoever provided this delicious meal of chicken and vegetables and mac and cheese. Cheers.